I guess you guys want to see what's going on in here, huh? What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. I really do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what you're doing, and you know, it's not too hot or not too cold out there for you. So because it's kind of hot here and it's kind of miserable. I don't like heat. I'm not a big fan of heat. I'd rather have winter and snow and stuff like that. It makes my life a whole lot easier. You know, one little thing I say is, like, when it's too hot out, you can only take off so much clothes to cool down, and then that's it. You're still going to be hot. But at least in winter time, you can put layer upon layer upon layer and stay warm. And if you get too hot, you take a layer off and you're good to go. But anyways, besides all that bullshit and hogwash, I'm sure you guys are going to want to see what the inside of this filter looks like for my Duramax. But first, we're going to talk about good old Ghost here. There we go. Good old Ghost. Fuel rails are off right now, and the fuel injectors are out. If you don't know anything about this damn car, and if pretty much if you've been living under a rock and haven't watched my channel in forever and ever and ever, this is my 98 Firebird formula, 370 cubic inch Golen engines, Huron Speed, T6 80mm turbo system, 6-inch intercooler, all kinds of big bad cool stuff. Makes 1,000 horsepower on 21 pounds of boost and about 650 on 9 pounds of boost. That's on low boost, but it's on E85, no methanol injection at all. But they have 210, well, this has 210 Bosch CC injectors in it. Been having some issues with the car, and it's still kind of running a little weird. It's not running as bad as it used to, but it still has a little bit of an issue going on. So the very last thing that I need to do to eliminate any possibilities is send these injectors out. And an awesome company, HPI Injectors, has contacted me and said, hey, send us these injectors. We want to test them out, clean them if need be, see if they're working good, see if they're working bad, and then go from there. I'm like, sounds good. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why the injectors are out there getting shipped out to HPI Injectors. First link in the description. Go check them guys out, and we'll see what they say. But let's go look at the filter for the Duramax. I'm sure you guys are probably like, oh my God, Andy, shut up. Just let's see that filter. So basically what you see me doing in the beginning of the video here, let me hold this camera a little bit better. When I used to work for transmission shops, way back in the day, way back in the day, one of the things that we did was we had to break open filters to see what kind of metal and stuff and debris was inside the filter. And by what you just seen me doing in the beginning of the video here, in the very beginning, is using a hammer to break the metal shielding around the plastic of the filter, and then popping the plastic off and then opening the filter up. It's like a clamshell basically, and with doing that you can see what's inside the filter and see if you're having any, you know, major issue in the transmission. Which let's take a look at this one right here. So there she is. As you can see, there's, I don't know, I mean, it looks kind of terrible. I mean, it does. Here's some clutch material. That's what that is. Here, I put that in the camera. That's some clutch material there. It doesn't look terribly bad. There's a metal shard here of something. I'm not really sure what that is, but there we go. Yeah. So I'm thinking, look at that. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Oh, it just keeps building up. Here, let's keep going. That's all. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe you can, maybe, yeah, you can. That's all clutch material. Dirt, junk, radiator blowing up on the side of the highway. Pretty stuff. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm not really sure if it's worth dropping the valve body out of this truck, to be honest. With, you know, now looking at what the inside of this filter looks like. Now, ever since I built the tranny 40,000 plus miles ago, 2 years ago, I have not changed the filter out of it at all. Maybe it's just wear and tear, I don't know. But here's the fluid. The fluid's still pretty red. That's the crazy part about it. Like, and you can see the lettering right behind the fluid. For that being in there, I mean, that fluid's pretty red. It's not burnt up or dirty. So maybe that's just material from the filter, but I doubt it. I think it is clutch material here. That's pretty That's pretty chunky stuff there, guys, to be honest. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, we're gonna sit down here and chit chat for a little bit. So basically what it comes down to is I have two choices on the Duramax. Hi Duramax. Hi Duramax. Two choices on the Duramax. Either I pull the valve body and I make a video about pulling the valve body, which, you know, I think you guys would probably enjoy a little bit, you know, having a nice little video on the Duramax being, you know, the valve body being out and looking at it. I'm sure I'm going to find something in the valves that's sticking the valves or making the valves not operate properly, or maybe a bad solenoid or something of that nature. More than likely. At first I thought it was an electrical issue, but who knows? Now seeing what's in the filter behind me, it's really hard to tell, guys. It's really hard to tell. I mean, it is easy, but maybe I'm just questioning myself. I don't know. But so first choice number one is pull the valve body down, make content for you guys. Comment below if you'd like me to, and you know, see what's going on with the valve body, see what I can find in there, see if there's a whole bunch of junk on top of the valve body possibly, because when you pull the valve bodies down on the Duramax, it's pretty much just the case and you have your clutches above it, and if there's any debris or anything, it's going to fall obviously down onto that valve body. Choice number two, which is not the most fun choice, to be honest, and I'm sure you guys already know what it is. Pull the damn transmission out, tear it all back down again, and replace any broken or worn out or broken, you know, messed up pieces or whatever. Get the converter looked over again and see what's going on, if there's anything going on with that, and possibly get the converter rebuilt as well. Now, from the floor, when I built the tranny before, it does have Landis converters in Loyola here built a single disc billet cover low stall converter. It's been working great ever since I've owned it. So obviously I would be taking the converter back to them, having them cut the converter open to see if there's any wear and tear, and if there is, spend what I got to spend to get that replaced as well, or get it rebuilt, or whatever the case may be. But that would be choice number two. Obviously tear the transmission out, make video after video after video about the Duramax being, you know, rebuilt again for the second time, which sucks because it is a lot of work and I don't have a lot of time here, guys, to do it. That's the unfortunate part, is I have so much work going on here and I don't really have the time unless I'm literally spending 24/7 in this freaking shop, which I refuse to do. You know, that's what it's going to take, honestly, for me to be able to pull this transmission out and rebuild the transmission. It's just going to be a lot of late nights, and on top of that, having to record as well. But that's, you know, option two. And I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are going to say, yeah, you know what, Andy, after seeing that filter, you might as well pull the tranny out, you might as well refresh everything. You know, you got a brand new transfer case from Kodiak Truck, now you might as well build the transmission since it's starting to act up again. And you guys are right, I probably should build a transmission again, but comment below, let me know what you think. Other than that, just a quick little video on that filter. I wanted to show you guys what was in it, that we all are on the same page as I am here. And I think like I said, option one or option two, you know, pull the valve body to make some content for you guys, to show you what the valve body looks like. Option two, pull the transmission and spend a whole lot of freaking money again, which is gonna suck. But if you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.